Hello folks, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. I am Hermione. On this channel I do book hauls, book reviews, reviews of both Kindle and physical books, audiobooks, and so much more. So happy Saturday everybody. Hope all of you are having a great one. I just woke up probably about 20 minutes ago. I look like I'm just woke up. I did not go to bed until about going on about 4:30 in the morning because I had to do my laundry and everything, and I was like, oh man, what? Oh man. Alright, so this is day 3 of me having my Kindle Colorsoft. I don't have it on me right now because I put it in my purse. I totally forgot I was going to do this video, so I put it in my purse. So, what I've done with my Kindle is I have put it on automatic brightness. So it means that the Kindle the sensor will adapt the light to wherever I'm at. And I will say that I love the idea of me not having to adjust the light every time that I use it. It's wonderful. I love it. That was one of my big things that I was looking forward to when I bought it, was the automatic lighting thing. Alright. Sorry about that. I had a pain go through my head. So anyways, so yeah. So that's what I really enjoy about it. I really enjoy it. So last night I was on TikTok, and one of the people that I follow on TikTok who mainly does or only does comic book content. She actually was talking about library, like digital comics, which is generally the digital version of the actual volume. So I went on to Libby and I basically typed in comic books. Took me a while to figure out how to get the volumes to pop up. Finally got the volumes to pop up. A lot of them were already checked out from the library, but Scooby Apocalypse was not, and I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan. I love Scooby-Doo. So I went and got it. And I will tell you that reading the comics on Kindle has been absolutely amazing. Yes, we would love the color to stay there when we zoom in to read the text. What I do, because I don't really feel like doing that all the time. My phone actually has a magnifier, and I actually go and use that to like look at text. And that sounds a little cumbersome, and it kind of is, but this is my own personal preference. I just don't feel like zooming in and zooming out. I want to read my comic pretty quickly. It's definitely not like if you were reading the comic on your phone, where you could like I don't know, get in like bit by bit, like section by section. None of the Kindles, as far as I know, ever does that. I really do hope that is going to be an upgrade when they do the next Colorsoft. But I'm not really expecting it for a while. I'm not. No. But that really wasn't an issue for me. I was just busy just enjoying the color pictures and really getting an idea of like what was being said in the comic. So I checked out Volume 1 from the library, and Volume 2 I got from Kindle Unlimited. They actually have, I think they have all of the Scooby-Doo ones on Kindle Unlimited. But yeah. So very happy with that particular part of it. I don't see any issue with the comics. It's really great to finally be able to sit down, and I know I mentioned this before, and to read the comics in color. Um, but yeah, so I'm hoping by the end of next week I will have Brooms finished and everything. Yeah. So anyways, so I had a wonderful reading experience yesterday, and I just had so much fun. I really did. I really did. Alright, so, yeah. So, the actual title of this video is going to be basically my impressions of chapters 5 and 6 of the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. And the reason that I'm making this the second part of the video is because I kind of wanted to get the my impression or how I'm experiencing the Kindle Colorsoft out of the way first, because knowing me, I'm going to forget to do it, and I'll probably be like, oh, I gotta do this as another video, and be like, okay, I should have done this in one video. So I am on chapter 7 right now, and I was on my break, and I decided to sit down and read the chapter. And I don't really know what is going on with Marajome. I think that's how you pronounce her name. So she's the one who decided to have the book club, and she's the one that was trying to get her fellow book club members to read books that she liked. And so she has this voice inside of her head. She describes it as like a worm going into her brain, and basically is telling her how to act, and she's doing it. And so this elderly lady passes away. I think she knew her or something like that. And she goes to deliver this casserole, which is like stone cold. You gotta put it in the oven to heat it up. And because that's what they did back then. I remember when my grandmother passed away, the neighborhood came out and delivered food, which was weird because nobody knew her, but they delivered food, which I wasn't against. It was free food. Yeah, I do appreciate funerals. You get free food out of it, so I am not complaining about the free food part. But anyways, so she being determined to deliver this casserole, she actually goes into this woman's house without permission, and she sees a really unusual, like, sight, which is bizarre. She sees, I think it's the woman's husband or woman's brother. I don't really remember how he's related to her or how he's connected to her. He's laying on his bed with a cloth over his face, and I'm like, that's weird. I just stared at the page. I'm like, did I just read what I thought I read? I'm like, so she goes, because she's a nurse, and so she goes and she's trying to resuscitate this man when he wakes up. I was laughing my ass off. You just imagine trying to do that, and the person wakes up, but he throws her across the room without like any problem. And I'm like, okay. Alright, I don't understand it, but okay. That was just weird 2 chapters that I read, and everything, and I'm like, what? I don't know. Alright, so that is my impression, how I'm doing with the Kindle Colorsoft, and my feelings on chapters 5 and 6 of this book. I am not going to be reading anything from the big book of fantasy. I have to go in at 4 tonight, today, and then I have to go in at 3 tomorrow. So I'm not going to really have time to do this. What I will do, however, is Monday I will be reading, I'll actually be reading from that book, so I'm going to be reading the 11th all the way to the 14th, not chapter, but 11th to 14th short story. I will be doing that, and I will do a review of that, not tomorrow, Monday, and I will also be doing more of the Southern Book Club's guide to slaying vampires. So, yeah, so I'm thinking that I might have the book read by the end of next week, which I'm really hoping I do have it read by the end of next week. I'm not concerned about How to Sell Your Haunted House because the digital book is owned, and I'm not concerned about the Final Girl support group because that ebook is also owned. Also, I do not have a physical edition of the Final Girl support group. I just have it as an ebook edition. Alright, so I'm going to end here, and I will see you guys tomorrow.